Hello students, my name is Aman Sharma. Today we are going to discuss indices exponents in brief, and I will be doing some important questions. And do subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed, and do share this video with your friends if you like the video. So exponents, another names are also there, indices, power. So if we call x raised to power n, so this x is your base, x is our base, n we call power or exponent or index. So x raised to power n means that this x is multiplied n number of times. So for example 3 raised to power 2, 3 square, that means 3 कितनी बार multiply होगा, 3 is multiplied 2 times. 3 into 3, 3 square means 3 into 3, that is 9. Okay students, so this n is power, exponent, index, this x is base. So here 3 is base and power is 2. Okay students, in exponents we deal with 3 basic laws, that are product law, quotient law and power law. Product law means if the bases are same and they are having 2 powers and they are in multiplication, then we just add the powers with single base. For example, if it is 3 square multiplied by 3 raised to power 3, your answer will be 3 raised to power 2 plus 3. So basically the base are same and the powers, and these two terms are also in multiplication, then we add the powers. So 3 raised to power 5. Okay, where you commit the mistake is if there is plus sign, then you will not apply this law. This is product law. Only when there is product between two exponents, that is a raised to power m and a raised to power n, then only you will apply, then you will be add. So the common term we use is the bases are same, power must be added. The bases are same, power must be added. Next is quotient law. So now here it was multiplication, it is in division. So a raised to power m divided by a raised to power n, so that will be a raised to power m minus n. The same thing is also equal to, if we take this denominator upside, its sign has been changed as negative. Now if I take this m downside, again m sign will be changed. For example 1 upon a raised to power n minus m. Okay, these both terms are equal because the left hand side are equal, so these terms are also equal. So a raised to power m, because now I am taking m downside, so n will remain positive and m will be changed as negative. So it will become 1 upon n minus m. Now for example it is 3 cube raised to power 3 upon 3 square. So generally we called it 3 raised to power n, but for some 2 and 3 power, it is cube, it is square, it is 3 square, it is 3 cube. If it is 4, 5, 6 or anything else, we called 3 raised to power 4, 3 raised to power 5, 3 raised to the power 6. Now answer will be 3 raised to power 3 minus 2, which is equal to 3 raised to power 1, that is 3, or 3 if I take this 3 downside, then this will become 2 minus 3, which is equal to minus 1. So 3 and 3, 1 by 3 raised to power minus 1 are same. We can also write it as, if we take this 3 upside, the sign will change as positive, and which is equal to 3. So this is the quotient law. The next one is power law. So there is an exponent in this bracket which further raised to a power n, a raised to power m raised to power n. So for this case we just multiply the powers. For example 3, we will take something else, 5 square raised to power 4. So answer will be 5 into 2 multiplied by 4, that is 5 raised to power 8. So m raised to power n means m multiplied by n. These are three basic laws. Some other sub basic terms are there that we will discuss. So these are some more facts about exponents or indices, we can say. So a into b raised to power n, that means a raised to power n multiplied by b raised to power n. For example, if it is 2 into 3 raised to power 3, so we can write 2 raised to power 3 multiplied by 3 raised to power 3. Okay, so a and b are two different terms. They are in multiplication and they raise to same power n. Then individually they will raise to same power n and with the multiply sign. Clear? Next, same thing is in division, a upon b raised to power n, that means a raised to power n divided by b raised to power n. The next and very important, anything raised to power 0 is equal to 1. Anything whose power is 0, that is equal to 1. If it is a raised to power minus m, which is equal to a raised to power positive m, 1 by a raised to power positive m. So whenever we take this negative sign down, it will change positive. When we take this positive upwards, it will change. If this negative sign upward, then it will change into positive. For example, 1 upon 7 raised to power minus 2, which is equal to 7 square. So जब ये 7 ऊपर जाएगा, so the sign, the negative will change into positive. 1 upon 7 square, this will become 7 raised to power minus 2. Whenever we take this positive upside, this will change negative. So पावर जो है पॉजिटिव से नेगेटिव हो जाएगी जब भी आप टर्म का रेसिप्रोकल करोगे. बेसिकली वी आर डूइंग द रेसिप्रोकल, सॉरी नॉट रेसिप्रोकल, बट ये जो डिनोमिनेटर को अगर हम ऊपर लेके जाएंगे न्यूमिनेटर की साइड, तो पावर क्या हो जाएगी, साइन चेंज हो जाएगा. ठीक है, इसकी कुछ और एग्जांपल्स भी हम देख सकते हैं. इफ इट इज 7 3 अपॉन 7 2, तो बेसिकली पावर ऊपर ही जा रही थी, सो साइन क्या हो रहा था, चेंज हो रहा था. सो 7 raised to power 3 minus 2, that is 7 raised to power 1, which is equal to 7. So basically 7 square ऊपर जाके minus 2 हो गई थी. So if it is 7 raised to power minus 3, we can write it like 1 by 7 cube. Okay, so जब भी टर्म नीचे लेके जाएंगे तो पावर का साइन चेंज हो जाएगा. पॉजिटिव विल चेंज इनटू नेगेटिव. द नेक्स्ट वन इज nth root of a, that means a raised to power 1 by n. So if it is like this, so that means 2 raised to power 1 by 2. If it is cube root of 2, that means 2 raised to power 1 by 3. If it is fifth root of 2, 2 raised to power 1 by 5. And here it is 2 raised to power m. Okay, so this is also the same, m raised to power 1 by n. Now apply power rule that says m multiplied by 1 by n, which is equal to a raised to power m by n. This is written here. So if nth root of a raised to power m, that is a raised to power m by n. Okay, these are some important facts about exponents or indices. Just go through it. Students, now we will do some of the questions, some of the important questions. So for example, a raised to power 5 and b square divided by a square b raised to power minus 3. We have to simplify this term. So if I take this a to the above of this line, that is if I take denominator to the numerator size, then its sign will be changed. a raised to power minus 2. And if I take this b upside, this its sign also will be changed. This will become b raised to power 3. This will become a raised to power minus 2. This will become b raised to power 3. Now just bases are same, power must be added. That means a raised to power 5 minus 2 and b raised to power 2 plus 3. All these terms are in multiplication, so just applying the first law, product law. Bases are same, power must be added. So 5 minus 2 and 2 plus 3. So your answer is a cube multiplied by b raised to power 5. Okay, you can directly, this is one method, or you can directly apply this a raised to power 5 minus 2 b raised to power 2, this will change, plus 3. Okay, we can skip this step. If you don't want to do, you can do directly. The answer will be same, a cube b raised to power 5. जस्ट जब भी आपने ये टर्म ऊपर लेके जानी है, इसका साइन चेंज नेगेटिव हो जाएगा, अगर नेगेटिव है तो ये पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा. So this is the second question. 36 raised to power 36x square whole raised to power 1 by 2. So 36 can be written as 6 into 6 x square raised to power 1 by 2, which is further equal to 6 square x square whole raised to power 1 by 2. Now 6 square x square, we have learned that we can write it like 6x whole square. इन दोनों को combine करके हमने लिख दिया 6x whole square. We have combined these two terms and written as 6x whole square. Now this is a raised to power m raised to power n. So that is power law. We have to multiply these two terms. 2 multiplied by 1 by 2. So 2 will cancel each other. So you are left with a raised to power 1, which is eventually equal to 6x. Easy. Just we have rewritten 36 as 6 into 6, then 6 into 6 as 6 square, and then 6x whole square, then just multiplied the powers. So this is 27 x raised to power minus 3 y raised to power 6 whole raised to power 2 by 3. So which formula we will be using? That a raised to power m b raised to power n whole raised to power some x, that means a raised to power m into x multiplied by b raised to power n into x. Okay, this power will be multiplied by everyone. So that means 27 raised to power 2 by 3 minus 3 multiplied by 2 by 3 y raised to power 6 multiplied by 2 by 3. This 2 by 3 is now, so everyone, that is single term means 27 raised to power 1. That means the powers are now multiplied. 1 multiplied by 2 by 3, that is 2 by 3. And these two powers are also multiplied, and these two powers are also multiplied. We can write 27 as 3 raised to power 3. 3 into 3 into 3, that is 27. Here 3 will cancel with each other, so x raised to power minus 2. Y raised to power plus 4. So here these two powers are in multiplication. 3 raised to power 3 multiplied by 2 by 3 x raised to power minus 2 y raised to power 4. So this is 3 square upon x square because this is negative power, its power will become positive when we take this into denominator side, and this will become y raised to power 4. So 3 square is 9 y raised to power 4 upon x square. So this is your answer. Okay, so this is your next question. Minus 2 x 2 by 3 y raised to power minus 3 by 2 whole raised to power 6. Again we will be doing the same thing, that is minus 2 raised to power 6 x 2 by 3 raised to power 6 y minus 3 by 2 raised to power 6. So we have split this 6 into the individual powers of each element. So because as minus 2 raised to power 6 is a even number, so this term will become positive. That is 2 into 2, that is 4 into 2, and we have to multiply by 2 6 times. So it will be 64. 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8, 8 2 is 16, 2 is 32, 2 is 64. So it will become positive 64. This will become 2 by 3 multiplied by 6 minus 3 by 2 multiplied by 6. This is 64. 2 will cancel. So x raised to power 4 y raised to power again minus 9. So your answer may be written as x raised to power 4 upon y raised to power positive 9. So this is your next question. A raised to power 2n plus 1. We have to evaluate this question. A raised to power 2n plus 1, 2n minus 1, a raised to power n multiplied by 4n minus 1, a square whole raised to power 2n plus 3. So first of all we will multiply these two numbers. So this is 2n plus 1, 2n minus 1. That is a plus b, a minus b. So its formula is a square minus b square. You can also try by multiplying these two numbers. I am writing this as it is 2n plus 1 multiplied by, so this will become 2n square minus 1 square. So you might be having doubt this how this came, so I will solve it here. 2n plus 1 and 2n minus 1. First of all we will multiply this 2n with this complete number, then we multiply plus 1 with complete number. 2n multiplied by 2n minus 1, then plus 1 multiplied by 2n minus 1. This is how we multiply two numbers, two algebraic expressions. So first term with full number, then next term with complete number. So 2n into 2n, that is 4n square. 2n into minus 1, minus 2n. So this will be 1 2n, 1 into minus 1, minus 1. Positive 2n, negative 1. So we are left with 4n square minus 1. Now look here, this is also 2 the square 4, n square, 4n square minus 1 square is 1. So same answer we will get. Okay. In the higher classes we will be doing like this only, because there is a formula a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Now multiply n with inside, a raised to power 4n square 1 into n minus n. n को पहले इससे मल्टीप्लाई किया 4n square, n को इससे मल्टीप्लाई किया minus n. Now multiply these two with these two numbers. So a 2 into 2 4n, 2 into 3 plus 6. So this will become 4n square minus 1. This is, now look at these two terms, both bases are a in multiplication, so power must be added. 4n square minus n plus 4n plus 6. So these two powers we have added. Also on the above side we will add the powers. So a raised to power 2n plus 1 plus 4n square minus 1. Here this is positive 4, this is negative 1n. So 4 minus 1, 3. 4n square plus 3n plus 6. This negative 1, positive 1 will cancel each other. 1 minus 1, 0. Now this is what we are having. What we will do. So this is also a, this is also a. Now applying the quotient rule. So this, as we take this power to the upside, the whole sign will be negative. Whole sign will be changed. 2n plus 4. So now this will become minus 4n square minus 3n square minus 6. Positive 4n square minus negative 4n square. So minus 3 minus plus 2. So this will be changed into 2 raised to power minus n minus 6. Minus 3 plus 2. So that is, we have to subtract it. 3 minus 2 is 1. As 3 is bigger, so we will be taking negative sign. Now if I take this negative common, this will be a raised to power minus n plus 6. So your answer will be 1 raised to power 1 upon a raised to power n plus 6. Okay, I will explain once more. First of all, we multiply these two numbers so as to get a square minus b square, that is 4n square minus 1. Then we multiply these two terms, these two powers, so we will get this. Basis same, power must be added, so we add all these terms here. Now this was positive n and positive 1 and minus 1 will cancel each other. And here 4n minus n, that is 3n. Now we will make a single term using the quotient law. So all these term will be go upside. ये सारी ऊपर जाके क्या हो जाएंगी, माइनस की. Minus 4n square minus 3n minus 6. Then on subtracting we are left with a raised to power minus n minus 6. So taking minus common, a raised to power n plus 6. Taking reciprocal, 1 upon a raised to power n plus 6. So this is your answer. Okay student, this is your next question. Prove that x raised to power a upon x raised to power b whole raised to power 1 by 1 upon ab. Then again x raised to power b upon x raised to power c whole raised to power 1 by bc. Then x raised to power c upon x raised to power a whole raised to power 1 by ca. So this is the left hand side which we have to prove equal to be 1. So इसे हमें solve करके equal to 1 prove करना है. So we will take left hand side first. So if it x, this is for we have written left hand side completely as it is. Then this was x raised to power a upon x raised to power b. So when I will take this upside, so it will become x raised to power a minus b. And this will become x raised to power b minus c. And same way this will become x raised to power c minus a. ठीक है, सिर्फ पावर को ऊपर लेकर गए हैं, नथिंग एल्स. बाकी पावर क्या है, 1 अपॉन ए बी, 1 अपॉन बी सी, 1 अपॉन सी ई एज इट इज ही हमने नीचे उतारी है. नाउ दिस इज ए रेज़ टू पावर एम इंटू एन, दिस इज ऑल्सो ए रेज़ टू पावर एम इंटू एन. सो यहाँ पे हम कौन सा फॉर्मूला लगाएंगे, पावर लॉ. यूजिंग पावर लॉ दोनों पावर्स को मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया. सो दिस विल बिकम ए माइनस बी अपॉन ए बी माइनस सी अपॉन ए बी, सी माइनस ए अपॉन ए बी. बेसिस आर सेम, पावर मस्ट बी एडिड. सो तीनों पावर्स ऐड कर दी. ना वो आपने देखना है कि ये क्या बन गया, ए माइनस बी अपॉन ए बी प्लस बी माइनस सी अपॉन बी सी प्लस सी माइनस ए अपॉन सी ए. इन तीनों का एलसीएम क्या होगा, सो ए बी बी सी एंड सी ए. सो इन तीनों का एलसीएम होगा ए बी सी. ए बी सी क्या होगा, तीनों का एलसीएम. नाउ ए बी सी को हम इससे डिवाइड करेंगे, ए बी सी इज डिवाइडेड बाय ए बी, सो व्हाट इज लेफ्ट, सी, सो सी इंटू ए सी इंटू बी सी, ए बी सी डिवाइडेड बाय बी सी, ए इज लेफ्ट, ए इंटू बी, ए इंटू सी, देन ए बी सी डिवाइडेड बाय सी ए, बी इज लेफ्ट, बी इंटू सी, b into a. Now you will see AC is positive here negative, cancel out. BC is negative here, BC is positive here, cancel out. AB is positive here, AB is negative here, cancel out. So if everything is cancelled, then it is 0. So it is now x raised to power 0 upon ABC. So anything raised to power 0 is 1, which is your right hand side, hence proved. Okay student, this is one more question, typical question asked in the most of the boards. So I have taken this question from Concise Mathematics 8th class. I guess it is also in the 9th class in this chapter. So here 1 upon 1 plus x raised to power a minus b plus 1 upon 1 plus x raised to power b minus a. This term we have to prove that this term is equal to 1. Again taking left hand side, so I can write x raised to power a minus b as x. So अगर ये नीचे चला जाएगा तो पावर पॉजिटिव हो जाएगी, x raised to power a upon x raised to power b. The same way x raised to power b minus a is equal to x raised to power b upon x raised to power a. Okay. Now forget the upper half for some time. Just focus on this lower half. I can write it as 1 by 1. Now if I take the LCM, so LCM of this lower half will be x raised to power b. X raised to power b. This lower half LCM is now cross multiplying x raised to power b plus x raised to power a. In the same way, the LCM will be x raised to power a, and on cross multiplying, so you all know how to take LCM. So 1 and x raised to power b का LCM कितना होगा, x raised to power b. 1 and x raised to power a का LCM कितना होगा, x raised to power a. x raised to power b को जब 1 से डिवाइड किया कितना आया, x raised to power b, उसे मल्टीप्लाई किया इस 1 से, so we get x raised to power b plus x raised to power a. In the same way इन दोनों का LCM आया x raised to power a, जब 1 से डिवाइड करके 1 से मल्टीप्लाई किया तो यहाँ पे आ गया x raised to power a. ठीक है, जैसे हम नॉर्मली LCM लेते हैं वैसे ही हमने किया. ठीक है. Now if you remember, ठीक है, 1 upon 7 by 3, इसे हम कैसे लिख सकते हैं, how can we rewrite it, 1 multiplied by 3 by 7. We will take the reciprocal of the denominator and multiply it with this number. So this will become 7 upon 3. Same thing we will apply here. This is 1 upon this term, so 1 multiplied by x raised to power b upon x, b plus x square, x raised to power a. So basically हमने इस टर्म का रेसिप्रोकल किया और मल्टीप्लाई बाय 1 कर दिया, प्लस अगेन 1 मल्टीप्लाई बाय इस टर्म का रेसिप्रोकल, दैट इज x raised to power a upon x raised to power a plus x raised to power b. So now we are left with x raised to power b, 1 से मल्टीप्लाई किया सेम आंसर, x raised to power b upon x raised to power b plus x raised to power a plus x raised to power a upon x raised to power a plus x raised to power b. Sorry. Okay. Now this term x raised to power a plus x raised to power b, this term is also same. So when the two terms are same, what is the LCM? LCM is also same. LCM is also same, and we just add these two terms, so x raised to power b plus x raised to power a. याद है ना बेटा, अगर 4/7 हो प्लस 3/7 तो LCM क्या होता है 7, एंड इन दोनों को क्या कर देते हैं, सिंपली ऐड. ठीक है, वही चीज़ हमने की, दोनों टर्म्स एग्जैक्टली सेम थी, सो LCM भी सेम होगा और इन दोनों को ऐड करके लिख दिया. Now look at this complete term and this complete term. They are exactly same, so they will cancel each other. So eventually this is equal to 1, which is equal to right hand side, hence proved. Okay, so you can note it down. So these are some typical questions. So these are some typical questions of indices. Just note it down. And thanks for watching, and do subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Thank you.